Hello, my dear students. Welcome to the IMS Gate Academy. With us, Rajdeep Ghosh is there. He has secured All India rank 156 in GATE 2023 paper. Let's all congratulate him. Hello, Rajdeep.
Hello, sir.
Once again, big congratulations for securing the All India rank 156. So tell about you something.
Okay, so I am Rajdeep Ghosh. I am from IISc Shibpur. I am currently in my 4th year, taking my undergraduate course at Computer Science and Technology. And in this GATE, I have secured a rank of 156.
Okay. How did you prepare for the GATE examination 2023?
Okay, to start from the beginning, I would like to say the college courses start the preparation. So they are the root of the preparation. But after the college courses, you obviously need something more to reach the level of GATE, as everyone knows those who are preparing. So
Right.
after we just learn the basics from the college, whatever we are taught, then we need to do it. And similarly, I also did the same. I focused on the books and online classes of IMS Gate Academy. Like I need, if sometimes needed, I might have also read some other standard textbooks, and also the coaching materials are also very good. And especially I would like to mention about the exercises of the books that I have got. They were like
exercise book of IMS Gate Academy.
Exactly.
Yes.
That was pretty helpful after reading a topic or a particular chapter. And so on, like I covered the syllabus one after the other, and then mock tests and
so finally you well prepared
after
with a well practiced with the mock test.
Yeah, that's the last part in my
opinion. Great. So usually how many hours you used to spend for GATE preparation?
Actually, there wasn't anything like very fixed in my case, but what I tried was to sit at least for 2-3 hours, sometimes 4, after the college every day. And noticeably, I tried to use my weekends more, because those on the weekends I can use my basically the whole day I can use for the preparation.
Okay. See, what do you suggest for the juniors or any others, like taking a break of additional 1 year for preparing the GATE exam, or so continue with the college? It can be manageable.
Yeah, in my opinion, I think it's manageable with the college. If we just decide at the right time that I want to sit for the GATE exam, I want to have a future in MTech or anything like that. The starting at the right time, I think it's very manageable with the college, because in college, we all know that there is always free time for doing something extra, and everyone is doing extra.
Yes. So you're suggesting that it's not required to spend a lot of amount of time, like consistently if you spend 2-3 hours and utilizing the holidays and the weekends, so that is more sufficient for preparation of the GATE exam as well as securing the food, right? Good.
Yeah, very
like
much.
How did you manage, like you might have faced the challenges, like sometimes the force comes from the parents or relatives, like attending the some few various events, as well as friends also call, like how we manage this thing and again preparing for GATE exam. You might have faced these challenges.
Exactly. Like I can see my friends like visiting places in the vacations and all. But yeah, it's always during the career, I have to always prioritize myself over anything else. So unless my dream is not completed, I cannot focus on anything else. That's the priority I need to set for myself.
First, like you have to fix it what you want.
Exactly.
Then
my goal was
that
fixed.
motivation is there, then we can put the efforts like
exactly. Yeah. And it's a very slow process. So day by day work also matter very much.
Right. The consistency is very important.
Yeah.
So coming into this preparation part, like how did you start? Like from which subject you taken for preparing that's.
Yeah, since means from my school days, I always favored maths over any other subject. So after seeing the syllabus of GATE, like I saw that maths and discrete mathematics, engineering method, both were already taught in the college. Correct. So I thought that this could be a good point to start, because it is my comfort zone, I can say. So I started with the 2 part of mathematics to begin with. And
like how you manage this general aptitude also, like because generally students ignore this preparing this general aptitude. Yeah, for my case, like I kept the general aptitude actually for the last. Okay,
So
Okay.
once I finished the subjects, then I started solving the general aptitude. Like, I mean, when I get the confidence that I am securing there good, I can, if I keep my focus, I know I can do the general aptitude part.
Okay, okay. So coming into this core subject, like no operating system or compiler, TOC and COA, what subject first you started like?
I finished the like computer programming, data structure, algorithm part, like that was somehow
Okay.
related. Yeah,
Uh,
then I moved to TOC. I like TOC very much.
oh.
So I
So you
complete.
understand the mathematical models.
Yeah, I mean, I found some great interest in them.
Interesting.
So yeah, that was means one of the best part while during the preparation. And
Okay.
then I moved on to like computer architecture. Like that was the most tough in my opinion for me.
Yes, generally it
I
feels the subject is
yeah,
difficult.
actually
Okay.
due to the size of problems also sometimes
Size
it
of the problem,
diverts
yes.
us. Yeah. And
Right, right.
then I did after computer architecture OS and computer networks. And at the last I did the compiler design.
Okay. So did you leave any topic like without any studying? Like,
Yeah, like not complete subject, but yeah, like in some subjects I have means I have skipped something. Like in if I can name in computer networks, having code part was not very comfortable for me. Means in the
okay.
end 1 month I like gave up. If something comes from there, I will give that because there will be other questions also.
So did you apply any kind of strategies picking a subject with a based on the high weightage like this or every subject you
Uh,
covered?
no, I didn't like focus much on anything that this is more important than others. I didn't do that. Like I
Correct.
tried to complete everything starting from
So
all end.
like students should not take up any ego on any kind of subject, right?
Yeah,
You
in
should
my
prepare
opinion,
all
it should be.
subjects.
Exactly, because every question is of equal value in GATE.
Like no, what we can observe also like no, we cannot say that always question comes from this area tough questions. Sometimes happen like a easy topic they can frame the tough question, from complex topic
Exactly,
they can frame a question of easy, and students
exactly.
should not leave any topic. You have to go
Yeah,
through
very
once
much.
like.
Yeah, in this year paper also we have seen the same. Like computer architecture wasn't that tough as compared to others. Means
Right,
I myself
2023,
also
right? Yes, yes,
myself
yes.
thought that it would be tough like all other years, but it was easy.
So this time happened easy actually,
Exactly.
because every question solvable easily. Like it's almost 6 to 8 marks came from COA. The solvable questions only all are like,
Exactly. Very much
and which
solvable.
are not required much time also, like which are not lengthy.
Yeah. Unlike last year. Last year it was
Right,
quite different.
right. And like no, just I want to know like how you like no practice the questions, like practice in
I
the
mean,
sense like no. Sometimes what happen in test series, when you're appearing for test series, you will get a low score. Then how did you motivate yourself? How you handle the pressure of that?
yeah, it happened with me also. Like some low scores used to demotivate me, but I tried to keep that at minimal level. Like that demotivation should also be very for short time because I'm learning something new. That's why I couldn't solve that question in the test. But after the test, I am of course learning some new topic or new concept. So
Okay.
that will ultimately help me in the ultimate day. So I tried my best to keep the mindset like that.
Yes, because sometimes like no, when you talk compare with your friends, somebody getting more, you were
Yeah,
getting
of
more.
course.
So that definitely gives more demotivation also. But we have to self motivate it, and we have to practice other questions.
Exactly.
So did
Because
you
those marks
face like
doesn't matter at all.
yes. So did you face the challenges like you are making a mistakes like during problem solving? How you overcome that?
Yeah, sometime like if I couldn't solve any particular topic question, I used to go back and read my own basic notes very much first. Like the basic fundamentals, I used to just revise from blank. Like I don't know anything about this. Let's just revise this one. Sometimes this helped me, and sometimes solving some known questions also boosts the confidence that I can do this topic. So some other questions also now new questions also I'll be good enough to do it.
And like what order you prepared? Like generally students, some students take up first solve the PYQ, then learn the concepts. Or some students do the concepts first, then solve the PYQs and mock tests. What order you did this preparation?
Oh, okay. So in my case, I like took up each subject like read them first, and after I finish each chapter, I
Hmm.
solve the exercise book of IMS and other standard resources,
Okay,
and then I used to move on to the PYQs for
okay,
each subject.
okay.
Now, now once I finish all the subjects, then I used to revise I revise the PYQs once more, because as everyone says, the PYQs are very important. So I did that, and
How many,
then
like all PYQ done or some few PYQs?
yeah, like while revising, maybe the ones which I'm really confident that I can do it, so I might have skipped them because time is always a constraint.
True, true.
Yeah, but the important ones I tried to solve, and then I moved on to the mock test at the last.
At the last mock test.
Yeah.
So then, like, no, just I want to know that what is your experience in your GATE exam time? I mean,
I
that 3 hours.
experienced, yeah, I mean, once I entered the hall, it was like completely different. Like everyone is just sitting in front of the monitor, and that 1 hour before the exam, that period was very weird. And I don't myself also know how that 1 hour went away.
Oh,
Just ticking off the clock and just waiting for the moment.
so did you face any challenge in the examination, or like, sometimes you spend more time in a question, then realize that you're not able to solve it again? Happens, right? They will take the student take the pressure on that. How can I solve remaining questions I spent already? Did you face this kind of challenge?
Mm, not very much, I would say, in this year, because to start, I could do the aptitude and I always try to solve the aptitude part first, then move
Okay,
on to the technical section. So as the aptitude part this year, I could do 9 out of the 10 questions. So I got
great.
a bit of confidence that I had a start. So now I just need to continue. Yeah, but always there are questions that were stuck. Means after giving a certain amount of time, of course, by not always looking at the clock, but I tried to move on from questions if I cannot solve it, because means that was maybe from the experience that I need to move on. That's a lesson that we all must learn from the mock tests and practice tests.
True, true. And did you like what apply any strategy like solving first 1 mark question only, or then starting with the 2 marks? What kind of
No,
approach you did?
yeah, I started from the aptitude, all like serially whatever came, and then also in the technical section, whatever came from 1 to 55, I did it very much serially. I
So
didn't
if you
skip
stuck any
anything.
question, then what you did?
Yeah, once I stuck, I will just move on to the next one.
Move on to only. Then second
Yeah,
cycle, the pending question you
yeah,
solve.
exactly.
So if
Whatever
you
were
go first
remaining, I will go.
cycle, like solving whatever you get, then you will get a confidence. Yes, so many questions you
Exactly.
solve. Then second cycle, you will be having the less number of questions.
Yeah,
So that was great approach.
this is simply what I follow.
Okay. So like generally the students face the problem like managing up 3 hours, like the pressure will be there because after spending 1 year time preparation, then like many things will come out, like saying that parent side, friend side, many side it will come. The managing 3 hours will be difficult. Then how you face that the thought process?
Like before the exam, it was a bit tough, and means what if I don't get a good rank? This was the
Correct,
tough
correct.
question.
Tough
Yeah, what if
question.
my 3 hours don't go well? But it's just like how much we can keep ourselves calm and keep all those thoughts. And in the before the 3 hours also, I just tried to keep myself calm. Like whatever question will come, just let's solve it. Yeah, if I cannot solve it, then I will not get marks. Means I won't be able to do it. But with if I think much about it, then also I won't be able to do it. So just I try to keep it very
So
much
we, we
simple and
we should not think about results, like you have to only
exactly.
do the
Yeah.
actions.
Yeah. Not also about the marks,
Correct,
that how
because
much I need
we
to
have to
score.
enter for that. How many questions you able to solve it, but not for the marks and results.
Sorry, sir.
No, no, we
Can you
should
repeat?
only enter for the how many questions you able to solve it, like
E-
in
ex-
examination hall.
exactly. Yeah,
Instead of
exactly.
thinking that how many marks I will get, what is the rank I will get in that. So
Exactly.
it
Very
will
much.
So finally, you succeed with a good rank. Then what is your plan? Like you want to go for any PSUs, or like you want to
And
take the
no,
admission into
I want to pursue MTech
MTech.
after. Yeah, after
So
this.
you just want for like MTech only you want to do it.
Yeah.
Okay. So finally, what you want to suggest for the next students, like next aspirants, like finally, like
My message to everyone means if anyone wants to prepare for GATE, I think the first important thing is they should fix the goal and like start at the right time, because otherwise if you start late, then it'll be always that's a problem. And once you start preparing, just study the simple and basic fundamentals, because every GATE question is actually from the fundamentals only. You don't need to really memorize a lot and mug up a lot. If you understand the basic things and keep things simple, it will be very much within our control. And then just simply read all the subjects. Don't always try to like skip the tough topics, because they're actually not that tough if we just read it by concentrating.
Exactly.
And then at the end, we should everyone should try to attempt some mock tests, because that always gives the momentum also to the for the exam. That if we get a good score, we always feel good that we can crack it on that day also. And just everyone shouldn't like think much about the marks before the exam. That's I would say.
Finally, I would like to add one thing I missed. So did you prepare any short note for the subjects?
Yeah, I did it. Like I used to keep my own notes. That was very much helpful for me.
So this short notes going to be help a lot in the prior to the examination.
Yeah, very much. Yeah,
okay.
Very much. Like before the exam day or even before a test, like if I'm giving a topic test, it's always not possible to read all the 4 or 5 chapters of a subject. But one means myself own short notes is always helpful. If I read it in a train or bus also, I can get something out of that while traveling also.
So you're
it saves a lot of time.
You're making conclusion that everyone who want to prepare the GATE exam seriously, so they should prepare the short note after completion of first revision only. That is going to help you a lot prior to the examination.
Exactly. Like I think like this. Maybe someone is having different strategies, but yeah.
But this is a fundamental things we can understand. This will give some importance prior to the examination.
Yeah, very much.
So thank you so much, Rajdeep, and all the best for your bright future.
Thank you, sir, and thank you the entire IMS GATE Academy team for having me. Thank you.